Hey guys, I hope you're all doing great. Today I want to share with you the latest collection from OPI, which is going to be their winter/Christmas collection. And this year it has the theme Skyfall, and that is inspired by the movie Skyfall, which is going to be a new James Bond movie. And I think the movie will be out in November, and this collection will as well. So it is a cooperation with the James Bond movie Skyfall and OPI, and I'm gonna show you now the 12 new colors in this collection. So just keep on watching and I will show them more up close. So the first one I'm showing you here is this metallic gray, and this one has the name Moonraker. And now we're gonna see how this applies. It is a metallic color with some shimmer in it. I really did notice on this color that you cannot go back to touch up so much. So apply a really thin first coat and then apply a second coat after this has dried properly. And next we have this color that OPI says a misty green pewter, and this one has the name On Her Majesty's Secret Service. This is a gorgeous color, like really sparkly and a bit metallic as well, but more on the sparkly side. And as you can see, one thin coat is not quite enough. Well, it depends on how you want it, what you want it to look like. But I'd say this is most definitely a two-coat polish. But I think that is two coats of polish is something that you should have on every color. But that is individual, what people think. So here you have one coat of the color On Her Majesty's Secret Service. And onto the second coat. My polish in this color actually has a distinct, very different scent, and I don't know what it is. I never smelled this before from OPI's polishes, so it will be interesting to hear if other people who has this color as well also smell it. It's not like a bad smell, it's just different from what I'm used to from these polishes. So there you have two coats. And next here we have a sibling to the other color that I just showed you. And this one has the name Live and Let Die. And OPI's, they call this Private Jet Black. I'm not sure really how I would describe this. I'd say this is like a really dark blue-ish black. And it has tons of golden sparkles in it. And if you do see them beside each other, you see that they are, like I said, I call them siblings because they're really similar but yet not. This Live and Let Die, it has a lot of golden, like warm tones, golden sparkle shimmer. And On Her Majesty's Secret Service, it's a colder tone, a lighter, more like bluish, and it has different kinds of shimmer in it, a lot more subtle and discreet on the shimmer side, but they are both really shimmery and beautiful. This is a lot darker toned than the first one, On Her Majesty, the second one, the On Her Majesty's Secret Service. And as you can see, the opacity of the first coat is significantly different. This is a lot more opaque even on one coat, but it can get a bit streaky if you don't, then you have to apply a thick coat, and it's better if you applied two thin coats instead of one really thick one. So here you have Live and Let Die, one coat, and onto the second coat. I really love these kind of colors for fall and for the winter. Well, this is from their Christmas winter collection, and it's really suitable. I think colors like this are gorgeous when you're a bit pale and when it's darker outside, and it's just gorgeous. And I think this is a beautiful, really deep bluish black with golden shimmer, and I love this color. Here you have two coats. And here we have a gorgeous rosy silver, and this one has the name The World Is Not Enough. On one coat, this is pretty sheer, but you can build up the opacity. This is a really gorgeous rosy silver, and it has a bit of a pinkish shimmer in it. Here is one coat, and here is the second coat. And here we have a really beautiful, really sparkly gold. And this one has the name Golden Eye. I think this is a beautiful gold that is really gold. And on the first coat, it's really like flaky, but it covers very well when you apply a second coat. So here we have one coat of Golden Eye and the second coat. And here we have the one and only like true glitter, and this is a multi-hued glitter, and this one has the name The Living Daylights, and it has tons of sparkles and a pretty big like hexagon glitters, and I'd say coppery, silver, turquoise, and it's beautiful. And this palette reminds me a lot about last year's Rainbow Connection. This is a translucent polish with the glitters. So you might have to work a little to get the glitters where you want them, and make sure to get a lot of glitter onto the brush. And for a second coat, I think I'd recommend don't take away too much from the brush when you get it out of the polish, so that doesn't make all the glitters go away and get on the cap instead. Here I have two coats on, but you could apply a third coat if you want, and you can always work up the technique to get as much glitter as possible onto the brush. But as I said, I think I'd recommend you not to slide off the brush too much in the neck of the polish bottle, because that will make all the glitters go away. So just pick it up. So just pick it up like this, and don't slide it off the brush like onto the side here. Like if you do this too much, you see it's not going to be any glitters left. But if you pack it on, you'll be able to get tons of glitters onto your nails. And just for the effect, I wanted to see what I could accomplish with 3 coats. And next color is this that OPI calls a hot and lively red, and this one has the name Die Another Day. This one is like a ruby red, really sparkly and great opacity on one coat. Wow. It's a beautiful red and it applies easily and it's not too runny. So there you have one coat of Dye Another Day. Even though this has such great opacity, I will apply a second coat to see if it makes a difference. But even if it doesn't make a difference in the appearance, it really makes a difference in how long it's gonna last onto your nail. So here I have 2 coats. And next we have a second red, but a bit different in its tone. And you can see if you compare these, they are both red, but this color is a bit more dusty red, and this one is a bit more bright, more hot red, and it has golden sparkles in it. The other one, oh, it doesn't. And they're both beautiful, but this color has the name The Spy Who Loved Me. This one is a bit darker red than the other one that I just showed you. It also has great opacity on one coat. It's a really opaque color. There is one coat and a second coat. There you have 2 coats of the beautiful The Spy Who Loved Me, a really bright red with golden sparkles shimmer in it. And here we have a rich magenta color, which is kind of like a berry reddish pink. And this one is the name You Only Live Twice. This beautiful magenta color, like a berry pink, is really beautiful if you have pale skin, but of course on anybody. And this has pretty good opacity as well. It is a little less opaque than the red ones, but it is a beautiful magenta. And here you have one coat. And for the second coat, the shimmer in this polish, I'd say it's a bit silvery shimmer, and you see that it has great opacity on with the 2 coats. And there you have 2 coats. Here we have a gorgeous deep maroon, and this one has the name Skyfall, which is the title of the new movie coming out. It doesn't have any shimmer at all. It has great opacity and it's like a creamy finish to it. It is gorgeous. And I love that when they don't have so much shimmer in them. It's like a different kind of glossy effect that it gives, because it's just the shine from the polish instead of the shimmer that sparkles. But here you have one coat of Skyfall. And now for the second coat. Here we have a deep plumish purple, and this one has the name Casino Royale. This is another cream finish, with great opacity. And now to the second coat. And as you can see, when you apply the second coat, it really deepens the color and give it full opacity. So here you have 2 coats of Casino Royale, a beautiful plumish purple. And last but not the least is this electric, really bright, intense purple. And this one has the name Tomorrow Never Dies. This is like a metallic color, not as metallic as Moonraker, but it is on the metallic side with a little bit of shimmer in it. This is definitely in need of 2 coats for full opacity. And there you have 1 coat. And on to a second coat. Really big difference when you get coat number 2 on, and it brings you full opacity. So there you have 2 coats of Tomorrow Never Dies. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed these swatches and that it might help you to find what colors you would like to wear for yourself. I think they're all gorgeous, but of course you always get your own favorites. So yeah, that was it. Keep on watching for more videos to come, and please give me requests what you want to see next and feedback on what you think about what I've done, and write me comments, like and all that, and I will see you soon again. Take care now. Bye bye.